Hello, hello. Welcome to another vlog. I just got out of the shower and I wanted to share this product. I've talked about it before, I think on Instagram, maybe even on YouTube here before, but I just forget how much I love it until I use it. So this is the Thermoceutical Post-Enzyme Gentle Cleanser. I do not use it every day because I think it's like an exfoliator. I think this is a Korean skincare brand, but it's like an exfoliator, and oh, my skin feels just so good. This is the same brand of that super hydrating mask that I've done before. I usually do like once a week. I love it. That kind of makes my skin feel like a glazed donut. So I'm really liking this brand, Thermoceuticals from Amazon. And then I go in with my copper peptide cream. This is from Transcend. This is an actual prescription cream that increases cell turnover in the face. That's what you want, because what happens and what causes us to age as we get older, or show signs of aging, is the slowing down of cellular turnover. So things that speed up cellular turnover is what is going to keep us looking youthful. Then I'm going to go in with my Kosas. This is my sunscreen. It's like a tinted sunscreen serum. I'm going to go in with that. Okay, so what's on the agenda today? I'm going to kind of go through my calendar, plotting out next week. It's Friday. I wanted to try to vlog yesterday, but that didn't happen. But because I was going to try to vlog more of a typical work day. Phoebe, no. But I still have some work stuff to do today, but I'm going to plot out my calendar. I'm going to plan out a video for YouTube next week on maybe a meal that I can make for my, I typically put up a nutrition video on Thursdays, so I'm going to try to plot that out because I want to go to Whole Foods because I'm on the mission to recreate a meal that I ate at Sir in Hollywood this weekend that was really good and nutritious. So I'm going to look that recipe up, figure out what I need to go get, and then I think I'm going to go to Whole Foods. So we will do a little bit of see if I can find any new things at Whole Foods to inspire me. Little grocery shop field trip. I got my Botox on Monday and it kicked in kind of, but it's still a lot of movement up here, and I hate that because I have a little wrinkle here, but I think it's got a couple more days. Anyway, I also got a few new things for fall, like fashion type stuff, so I will show you guys that. And I did a new lash style from Lashify called Velvet. I already did that. This morning I went and got my blood work because Transcend, who I'm with for my HRT and peptides, which is where I get this peptide cream, by the way, they check in. They actually are proactive to make sure that the hormones are doing good, and then my HRT protocol is working for me, and then I'm kind of exploring some new peptides maybe with them. So we did new blood work, so I went and did that this morning. But if you guys are interested in starting your HRT journey or inquiring about peptides, they have I take an NAD+, which, speaking of cellular turnover, NAD+ is what all the celebrities do to stay youthful, and I do that. It's a injectable 3 times a week, and I've been on that for a couple months. But that's also from Transcend. So if you're interested in working with Transcend, they have a promotion on a lot of good peptides this month, and NAD+, which is my injectable that I do for, it's like the fountain of youth, is on that list. So 20% off right now. If you use my link, you can book a free consultation, get some labs if you need them, and become a patient and get some peptides from them. Also HRT if you're interested in that kind of stuff. So anyways, okay, I'm going to go ahead and do my makeup. And then, yeah, I'll just kind of, you know, we'll get going with this day. Whole food. Okay. Makeup is done. I'll show you my outfit in the other room because I want to show you a couple of other pieces of fall clothes. Oh my gosh. I'm talking funny. I can tell because I did a Botox lip flip on Monday and I can tell it's kicked in. Anyways, I just felt like my lips feel funny. Okay, but I do want to show you this. I only got a little one because I wasn't sure if I would love it, but I love it. This is such a good fall scent. It's called Vanilla Bourbon. I definitely would get a big one. I'm definitely going to get the big one. So it is musk, vanilla, and amber notes. And oh, it smells so good. So good. Perfect little fall scent. Okay. I'm going to do some laundry. So I'm going to get my little hamper here. Load this guy up. Well, I went with super stick straight hair today. Feels nice and silky. Okay, what I'm gonna do now, and what I do every week, sometime Friday, Saturday, Sunday, is I'll start thinking about what I potentially want to eat next week. And obviously, you guys know I film usually either a new meal or a full day of eating. So I kind of start plotting that out before I go to the grocery store. So what I'm going to do first, which I've talked about this before, but what I like to do a lot lately is if I eat something delicious at a restaurant, I will then look up what's in it, or I'll take a picture of the menu, which I did not, but I will look it up right now, and then I try to recreate it. So I'm going to create my little list. I think I'm also going to go to Sprouts. I'm making my little list. I'm inspired right now. All right, let's see. Sir, like Vanderpump aside, Sir is one of my favorite restaurants in LA. We used to have an apartment in downtown LA, so we were there in LA every weekend. And so we tried a lot of restaurants when we were out there a lot. And Sir was one of my favorites. And it still is. Like, just delicious. Okay, come on, Charles. He's already crying. Okay, let's take a look. There it is. Yes. Okay. It's the farro salad. So it's got arugula, farro, Granny Smith apples, chopped, pepitas. It has smoked eggplant, but I probably won't do that. And it has purple basil and apple cider vinaigrette. So I think that I've seen a good apple cider vinaigrette at Whole Foods. So I'm going to get an apple cider vinegar dressing. We are going to do Granny Smith apple. Oh, I need peaches. I love peaches right now. And farro. You guys, it was so good. Also, my daughter made a really yummy looking breakfast burrito the other day. She did eggs, kale, cheese, bacon. Looks good. I love kale. Kale's gonna give fiber too. So I think, and I don't know what I'm making here on the vlog yet. I don't know what is gonna be on tap for next week, but probably either that farro salad from Sir, Lissa's breakfast burrito that she made and sent me that looks so good. I'm also thinking tacos. I'm also thinking I'm going to restock my Cava, Crazy Feta, and tzatziki because that was really good. So yeah, we don't know, but I do have kind of a list of goodies to get at Sprouts and Whole Foods. And yeah, I think that I'm good to go. There's like some specialty items that I like at Sprouts that I'm gonna go grab, and I'll show you guys. We'll do a little haul when I get back. But let's go into, I guess I should also go over like my Lifeline, what I do. So in order to get myself calm and zen for next week, I create a to-do list on my notes, on my Apple Notes, with a little radial circle. I create this to-do list. I use Apple Notes a lot. And I have a to-do list for every single day. And pretty much everything I do, I put on that list. And then things that require a specific, and I usually put them on the list in the order of how I anticipate that I will probably do them. But sometimes I can go out of order, which is fine. And then I add things on my calendar that require a specific appointment time or a specific time. Or I block out time on my calendar if my to-do list includes a big chunk of time. So like Monday mornings, I do client check-ins. I review all of my clients' weigh-ins and everything from the previous Friday. So I block off my morning from 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. Is completely blocked off. And then I have meetings blocked off and podcast recording sessions blocked off, and then client calls blocked off on my calendar. Everything else, because of the nature of my work, I can move around, and it doesn't have to be blocked off on my calendar, because I try not to do that, because then clients can't schedule into calls if I have too much time blocked off, whereas I can just push some things around that aren't time sensitive. So that's kind of how I organize my life. I've been doing that for a while, and it brings me peace. I love it. Because then I know I will get to my stuff, and then I, sometimes don't get through my list. And what I'll do is I just kind of I won't delete that day until everything is checked off from that day. So if I get to Tuesday and I didn't do everything on Monday, I'll leave Monday there until I get those things done, and then I'll delete it. And I usually don't let that roll over into too many days. And then I try to plan out about a week in advance. So I create all my little to-do lists for each day, like for all next week. And then obviously it's a working list, so I can add things and remove things as needed and as things come up. And I'll kind of like, I'll look at my list, look at my calendar. Yeah, I can plop this in on this day. And it really works to keep me organized and keep me on point. So that is what I typically do. That, to be honest, I don't usually do it on Fridays. I usually do it on Sundays. But I had a little bit of time today, so I kind of wanted to do that. And that includes, I plop in my filming, what I have in there. Then content is part of my to-do lists, because it's not super time sensitive. It doesn't have to be on my calendar. So unless I have a deadline for something. So that's what I'm kind of doing today. So I'm kind of planning out food. And then now I'm going to go into my to-do list for each day and figure out, okay, so now when am I going to film that food video for YouTube? I don't like to push it too close, but the way my calendar is looking, the food video that goes up on Thursday, I'm probably going to have to film it Wednesday, edit it Thursday morning, and then post it Thursday. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to add that in here actually. Good thing is now I do have more time to dedicate to content and YouTube videos, because I have a podcast producer now and an editor. So I don't have to edit or produce any of my podcast shows anymore, which is kind of nice. I still have to do pod prep. I'm the one who does the pod. I just prep a little outline, a little rundown, and but the producer does the rest, which is kind of nice. Okay, I did some content because it was on my to-do list. See, that's why it's so important for me to have that to-do list. It reminds me to do some posting. Okay, we're gonna let the dogs out for a little bit. Come on, you guys, let's go potty. And I thought I heard a delivery, and I did. Oh, yes, you guys, and this is not sponsored. This or planned. I literally knew I heard a delivery, but I didn't know it was MegaFit. But I'm excited because, listen, life is busy, and MegaFit meals fills in all those holes of when I'm not feeling like doing cooking. So we get a delivery every Friday, and it really helps. It helps the boys out a lot too. So Tyler and Mike really rely on these as well. So delicious, macro friendly, no subscription required. I'm gonna bring that in a sec, see what we got going on for the week. I'm over here hoping for fall vibes, and it is hot. It's probably gonna be like 100 degrees today or close. Every time I finally decide, like, yes, I'm really ready for fall, a heat wave comes. It like happens every single year. It's so frustrating. I kind of have a headache. I went to get my blood work done this morning, and my blood pressure was so low that the girl was kind of concerned. She goes, "Is this normal?" But I do feel a little lightheaded. I feel maybe it's a little on the lower side than it normally is. It was 90/54. It's usually like 95/65, so it was a little bit lower. All right, you guys, let's go inside. I want to show you guys my little fall pieces, so let's go in the other room. All right, these are the jeans that I showed on my Instagram. So if you guys follow me on my fashion Instagram, not my like weight loss Instagram. The MRSCEOJ is like where I post my beauty fashion kind of content. Anyways, these are Levi's. I did size up. I would say these are like 2 sizes too big for me. But they didn't have anything smaller, and I like the fit. I like that they are loose, kind of like that loose dad jean kind of vibe. And they're so cute. Aren't they cute? So they had these tears, and they were longer, and I just cut them. I cut them, washed them. They're 100% cotton, so no stretch. So you do want to size up if you want this kind of like loose fit. They're the Levi's Low Pros, and they're a pretty good price. And then I've got these Sambas on. I love them. I just decided I wanted something else besides like my Nike Pandas that I always wear. And this is just a top from Abercrombie. It's old. I got a couple of sweaters from Amazon for fall. I love this like grandpa's sweater kind of look. Amazon. I got this cute. To me, this actually is like a dupe for an Aritzia sweater that's out right now. I got this from Amazon, and there is literally, I saw someone, an influencer posting an Aritzia haul. She had a sweater just like that, which was like, I don't know, 3 times the price. This is, I'm obsessed with this color green for fall. This is the Steady State pullover hoodie. This is a man's hoodie. I got it in size small, and this is from Lululemon, and I love their men's hoodies. They fit so good, and I'm obsessed with this color. Okay, I also got some Uggs. I typically treat myself to like a pair of Uggs every year. Last year I got the clogs, which I find myself, I've been wearing them more this year than I did last year. But this year I got these like big, huge little clod hopper things. They're platform, but they're not too heavy. So these are way more comfortable than the Taz's. The Taz's I got a couple of years ago. I didn't really wear them too much. I still have them. I just don't find them very comfortable. These are super comfy, like the traditional Ugg boot. If you're in between sizes, because they don't come in half sizes, I would recommend sizing down. So I got a 7, and these, they're snug right now, but they're supposed to be snug at first. because the way Uggs form to your foot. So they're perfect though. So I'm usually a 7.5. I got a 7. They're perfect. I love them. I know I'm gonna wear the crap out of these. I still need to spray them. I use Crep Protect on my Uggs. And let me tell you how amazing that spray is. I'll probably spray them in this vlog so you guys can see. Because I was wearing my clogs that I sprayed last year. I should probably spray them again actually. And the first day I was wearing them, I hadn't worn them in months. I was in the kitchen and I was pouring myself some ranch dressing, ranch with oil. And I dropped a big chunk of ranch dressing on my shoes. And I thought they were ruined. I'm like, oh my God. I had just gotten these in the mail too. But I was so sad because I'm really liking them this year. And I thought, oh my gosh, of course, you know. And so what I did was I wiped it off. I wiped off the ranch with water on a towel. And it looked even worse. And it was just, the whole top of the shoe was just a disaster. But the next day, when it had fully dried, the stain was still there, really bad. But all I did was I took a fine-tooth comb and I just rubbed it, like with the fine-tooth comb. And it like almost completely disappeared. It was shocking. Like these were like throwaways. They were bad. I wish I would have like recorded it. But it almost completely disappeared. In fact, I mean, you can hardly see it. And I'll show you guys that. In fact, let me go get the spray. Because I'm going to spray these. And then I'm going to show you my clogs. Because you guys, first of all, I just realized I need to buy more Crep because it's empty. So I'm going to order some. But this is it. I'll link it down below. Works amazing. But it is empty. Yeah, completely empty. Well, I guess I won't be wearing those other ones yet. I'm going to order some on Amazon. But they saved my clogs. So these are my clogs. I love these. They're super comfortable, really easy to wear. I get a lot of use out of them. But I was really devastated. And you can hardly see it. It's right here. It was all right here, like my whole toe. So it's there a little bit, but it just looks like kind of like normal wear and tear. You know, it doesn't look like, oh my God, those shoes are so ruined. I feel like I could even scrape it a little more with the comb and it'll come out even more. Or maybe an eraser. I think I heard an eraser. But yeah. Look, these are a year old and look how good they look. And I actually wear these unlike my Tazes. The Tazes are just awful. They're so uncomfortable and heavy and clunky. Okay, well, I'm gonna order some Crep. But let me show you, oh, I wanted to tell you real quick on the Sambas, the sizing too. The Sambas they fit, they run a little big. So I'm usually between a 7.5 and an 8. These fit like as if I ordered them in an 8, but they are a 7.5. So again, if you are kind of like you teeter between sizes, sometimes you do one size, but sometimes you do another, go with the smaller of the two. But they're fine. They're fine. I wore them in LA. I walked a lot in them and I never got blisters or never, I mean, they feel great. They didn't hurt my feet or anything. By the way, I talked about this a couple of vlogs ago. This is amazing. I love these. I'm going to see at Target today if I can get more reeds. Actually, I want to get some more candles, but it smells so good in this room and it's so peaceful in here and I just love it. And I've had this maybe like 2 weeks already and there's plenty of oil still in there. So this probably lasts like 2 months maybe. Okay, let me try on this grandpa sweater. See what you guys think. I love like a cardigan to wear during the winter and fall when I'm just working at home. I love to throw on like a cardigan. And I love this. I got it in a medium, so I did size up. But I love the drop sleeve. I love the sleeves. Isn't it cute? It's like a cozy, comfy cardigan. But I think it kind of looks cute with this outfit, actually. And then I just love this one. I don't feel like putting it on right now, but I love it. I saw someone like wear it with some cute jeans and like kind of tucked it in. And I'm telling you, they had lots of colors, but I wanted. Speaking of MegaFit, you guys, this
Mike's favorite.
is Mike's favorite. This is the bison sliders. Look at those. It smells like a restaurant burger in here. So good.
I'm like a little kid with these. I love them. And then for me personally, I just add Quest chips. So that's another 20 grams of protein on top of these.
Good idea.
Yeah.
Yum. Got the goods. Off to Whole Foods on a little adventure. My favorite thing to do, grocery shop. Some dressing for my salad. I got a green apple. Well, all right, back from grocery shopping, and I feel like I've got a lot of new things on this shopping trip. So I'm definitely going to show you guys the finds if Mike gets out of my way a little bit. Okay, so I don't even know where to begin. Let's get with we restocked on the Healthy Pop Minis from Safeway. So the only place I've really found these is Safeway. So these are 100-calorie popcorn. So good. I got another bar of my favorite chocolate, not macro-friendly, but I like to have it. And then I allow myself a square or two every once in a while. And I just enjoy it. I track it. I enjoy it. That's it. Now I also got some more Gatsby bars because I really do enjoy these. I like a piece of the almond dark chocolate with my popcorn. It's such a good combo. Such a nice little like treat. The dulce de leche is also a really good flavor as well. So I love that one. So we got the chocolate, we got the snacks. We got all my specialty like favorites in this trip. Let's see, let's talk about some of the Whole Foods staples. What do we get from Whole Foods? All right, I did get some Blinsky's. So these are the breakfast sausages. They're little small ones. I'm going to do these in a breakfast burrito this week. I think I'm going to do a full day of eating with breakfast burritos and then that salad that I wanted to do. So if you guys are interested in that, make sure you tune into that video. That'll be out on Thursday. I'm super excited about that because I was able to find all of the ingredients I was looking for. So I'm probably going to use those for that. They are really good macros. And then I've got the chicken sausage. These are, you know how I have like the hot dog meal? These are 80 calories, 13 grams of protein. Such a good hack to feel like you're having like a hot dog. Then I love these tortillas from Whole Foods. These are the Thin Credibles. And they are only 35 calories per tortilla. I think I'm going to have these tonight. I think I'm going to do tacos. So I will show you guys those. We'll probably finish off this vlog with a meal. We got some Better Bagels. These are excellent source of fiber and protein. So they're 25 grams of protein, 160 calories, and 34 grams of fiber. Like ridiculous. This particular flavor I've never tried. It's the cinnamon toast. And Mike had such a good idea. He's like, how about some butter and honey? And I was even thinking, ooh, how about some sliced banana, butter, and a honey drizzle on a bagel? Doesn't that sound so good? Does that sound good?
One up me.
I one-upped you. Good. Yeah. So these are in the freezer. These get stored in the freezer. So good though. All right. What else from, this is also from Whole Foods. Whole Foods was like, I don't know, Whole Foods, I was feeling Whole Foods today for sure. I talk to my clients a lot about getting in their fiber, and this is an excellent way to do so. You got to pay attention though. Not all of the Ollie Pops have a lot of fiber in them. but some of them do. They're really good and refreshing, and you're getting your fiber. So let's see. This one has 50 calories and like 17 grams of fiber, and this one has, where's my glasses? Lord help me, I can't see a thing. Oh, I was not right. It's 17 grams of carbs. 9 grams of fiber in that one. This is the Barbie Peaches and Cream, and this is the Orange Squeeze that has also 9 grams of fiber. Not all of the Olippops have fiber, so you have to pay attention, but what a great way to, you know, wipe out like a third of your fiber goal with a nice little refreshing drink over some ice. Yummy. I got these again because, frankly, I went through them pretty quickly and love them. And they kind of have a pretty good shelf life. This will be good for like 3 weeks, and this will be good for like a month or longer, like 5 weeks. So they'll be long gone before then. All right. What else? Oh, this was also, we got a new flavor, Himalayan Gold, in the little 50-calorie packs of popcorn. I also like to have this with a piece of the Gatsby chocolate as well. Just like a little quick little 50-calorie bag with a piece of Gatsby chocolate, and you could have like a 100-calorie snack that's very satisfying, delicious, and stay within your macros. All right, now I want to talk to you guys about the salad that I'm gonna have on the next video. I'll just briefly talk about it, but I did find all the ingredients. So this is it. It's a farro salad with arugula and apple cider vinaigrette dressing. And I had the biggest blonde moment of my life. So over the past few months, there's been several recipes that I have wanted to use pepitas for, because pepitas is in a lot of the recipes I want to do. The salmon salad that I did a while back. So I ended up doing pine nuts because I could never find pepitas. So when we were looking for them at Sprouts, I finally decided to ask, because I never ask. I don't know if it's a pride thing. I just like to find things myself, figure things out myself. As soon as the question came out of my mouth, a light bulb went off in my head, and I realized that pepitas are pumpkin seeds. Yeah. Blonde moment, white girl moment. Like, I have a husband who's Latin who didn't know pepitas were pumpkin seeds, but I got myself pepitas. Pumpkin seeds, essentially. So there's that, and that is going to go in that delicious farro salad. That is for Thursday's video. So tune in a couple days, because you guys, it's going to be good. And I'm going to do those breakfast burritos that day. It's going to be a good full day of eating. I'm already like wanting it right now, but no, it's got to wait. It's got to wait. It's got to wait. Okay. Some of the other things I got these Good Pops on these hot days. Sadly, it's fall, but it's been really hot in California. So I got these Good Pops. I'm going to throw them in the freezer. They're only 25 to 30 calories each. What a nice little refreshing little treat. I got a restock on my pickled red onions because I was out. And usually I get the caramel sauce from Trader Joe's, the Fleur de Sal caramel. But I decided to go with this one. It's called Coop Salted Caramel. Look at, I love the packaging. It's the packaging for me. The packaging sold me. It's got like this rubbery like caramel drizzle on it, on the lid. But it's about the same calories, and so I decided to try that one. It's not macro-friendly or anything. I'm not into always going with like the lightest, lowest calorie thing, because I like to really love my food. I think there's a good balance that you can have. You know, you're only using a little bit of this. Go with the real thing. Because Mike was like, how about the Walden Farms? I'm like, no, the Walden Farms is not good. You will not catch me with the Walden Farms stuff. Okay. Pick these up at Safeway. That's the only place I can ever find them. The pita thins, because you get more volume for the same amount of calories because they're super thin. So instead of like just 7 pitas, you get like 13 pitas for the same amount of calories. And so it stretches it when you're dipping, using it as a dip. So stocked up on those. Got a couple of those. I got peaches, avocados. Mike got some jalapenos. I got some pico de gallo, which I'm going to use today in my tacos. Found the Hero tortillas at Safeway. If you store them in the fridge, they last a really long time. They were not bad, $5.99 a pack, which I thought was pretty good. And these are excellent. High fiber, high protein. I will be making my breakfast burritos with these later this week as well. So got those. We got the keto hot dog buns, which make an excellent pairing with those Belinsky chicken sausages. And these, they're Zoops. We get these at Sprouts. Spicy chicken chilada soup and then portobello mushroom bisque. Mike uses this as like a gravy on his chicken and mashed potatoes. And with this, we add to it shredded chicken, tortilla chips, and shredded cheese. And we make like a hearty, high protein tortilla soup with this. This is excellent macros. The entire jar is 300 calories. So half the jar is 150 calories. And like 9 grams of protein or something like that. It's excellent macros. So when you add the chicken, the cheese, tortilla chips, it ends up being a very macro-friendly, high-protein meal. And we did this a lot last year. So if you've been following me for a while, you've probably seen me do that. Then, of course, we just got some fruits and some greens because greens are coming back to the diet for me next week. We got kale. We got arugula. And, yeah, I think that kind of like covers it. So I'm going to put this stuff away and I'm going to have myself a peach. And then I'll see you guys a little later for dinner. All right. I'm going to make some tacos. I got my PJ pants on. I think we're going to go live on YouTube in a little bit. So I wanted to eat first so that we'll go live for a little bit, see who's on YouTube, which we do that from time to time. So if you're a subscriber, good time to ask questions. And then we're gonna, and then anyways, I want to eat dinner now and then I'll save, then I have my snacks. I still have I plugged all my macros in and I'm going to have one of those. I'm going to have popcorn and a little bit of Gatsby chocolate and maybe a rice cake. I've been a little, I don't know, maybe over snacking it for my nighttime snack, like combining things, but I don't know. It's fine. It's fine. Sometimes, you just gotta, so I don't snack as much throughout the day at all, actually. I had a little bit of peach, that's it. And then I had my yogurt. And then I'm going to have this. I'm going to measure out a serving of cheese. I got it in the first try. That's what happens when you track macros for a really long time. You just kind of know. You eyeball it. So this is the light cheese from Trader Joe's. So I'm going to throw the tortillas on the pan here. Toast them up a little bit. Melt the cheese. I'm going to use ground turkey that I had made earlier in the week. That's why it's honestly good to just prep a protein with a neutral seasoning so that you can use it all week long, but you don't have to necessarily make the same thing to eat all week long. Because some people are, they just don't like to do that. They get bored. I used to just eat the same thing all the time, which I do sometimes, but now I find that I like a little more variety. Okay. Toasting up. I'm going to flip the tortillas over and add the cheese. And then I'm going to heat up the ground turkey. I'm going to let the cheese kind of spill over to the side a little. Spill over the edge because I like the crunchiness. Or like a little crunchiness. I might even flip it over again and fry the other side. I don't know. Okay, now I'm going to heat this up. Very simple tacos. I love these tortillas though. They're so good. Yep, it's getting toasty. The cheese is getting nice and toasty. And then 50 grams of avocado. So I'm gonna move those off. They're not gonna be the prettiest, but they're gonna taste just delicious. They're gonna be so good. Cheese. Okay, you guys, there's my tacos, some chips, all tracked. Delicious. I always forget to close out my videos, but we just got done doing a really long live. Say hi to Thebes. We just got done doing a YouTube live that they always go so long because, see, I have a problem. I cannot shut up. I like talk and talk and talk and talk and talk. I can talk for hours. I literally can. Anyways, so we did a live. It was long. It's late now. I'm gonna go have a snack and call it a day. But thank you guys so much for tuning in to another vlog, and I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you in a couple days for my full day of eating because it's gonna be good. You don't want to miss that one. Bye.